What's up, guys? It's me, Bassem Mamadawi. Alright, and today I'm not doing a video game review. I am going to be talking about video games, though. Yeah, I just had some pizza and soda, so. But anyway, yeah. At the end of December, since it's December 25th, with only 6 days left in the year, not December 25th, but, like, you know what I mean. There's only, like, more than 10, like 12 days left in the year. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to look back at 2012. Sorry, I burped. Anyway, 2012 as gaming. This past year, in my personal opinion, failed in the terms of video games. There were some golden gems, but overall, it was a complete mess. And this is why I'm thinking, what's to become of video games in the future, 2013. Now, we saw the release of the Wii U, Resident Evil 6 came out, Black Ops 2, and a bunch of other games, Halo 4, some new IPs, but nothing really, like, stuck. I think it's safe to assume that 2013 might be the last year of this console generation's lifetime. If you look at it, the Wii U just was released, and that means that Sony and Xbox, I'm thinking you're gonna start seeing a decline in consumers buying from them because there's a new IP out there which is gonna have new types of gameplay, which really means that either we're gonna see less games coming to our consoles, or we're gonna see a new IP come out from both of these. Now, if you look at 2013 in terms of the video games coming out that are announced, Sly Cooper, Devil May Cry, Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, God of War, The Last of Us, Watch Dogs, which I'm really excited for, GTA 5, alright. These games are really good games that are going to come out, which is going to make it feel like kind of like a 2011 year, which was an amazing year for video games, in terms of everything that came out, content, and what's coming out. I think we've reached the decline of games, though. Nobody really makes, like, new IPs, and nobody takes risks as much, which is why I'm thinking that, oh no, what's going to happen to games? I think it's self-evident to assume that, shooters are really becoming less and less fun. They're becoming more accessible, true, but they're also becoming less challenging and stuff. If you look at Black Ops 2, for example, the reason I didn't make a video review for that game was because I knew that the dislikes I would get for that video would be insurmountable. That game was way too easy, in my opinion. And for what? They ruined zombies, and they just trashed the difficulty. The AI wasn't as good as it could have been. I find myself going back to Black Ops 1. In comparison, it's a better game than Black Ops 2. In fact, I don't think Black Ops 2 deserved the grade it got from IGN. Resident Evil 6, though, people said that game was terrible, but I think it was pretty good. There's certain things when people try to take risks. The new multi-story system that they had in Resident Evil 6 was a risk. They leapt forward and they took it, and in my opinion, it was a really good success. So when you look at that, games like Watch Dogs, which is supposed to be completely open world, detailed open world, and you're allowed to change the environments, they're giving you control. The Last of Us, which is going to be more brutal, more humane, though, like, you're going to be into the characters psychologically. They could have made it a co-op game, but they decided not to. They said, alright, we're going to spring for the single player, which could have broke its sales, but this is what I like to see, developers with faith in their games. So I'm thinking that we're going to look into the next year. It's going to be really exciting and fresh until we get a new console. Because seriously, if you look at it, new consoles don't come around often. What I would like to see about the new console is, if you notice, when the PS3 came out, they still made games for the PS2. Something that I don't think they did too much with Xbox, but that's understandable. I really don't care if they make games for the PS3, if they make a PS4. Because if you look at it, yes, you can have mediocrity in the PS3 after that, because you have the PS4. I think you should focus everything on the PS4. The same thing about Xbox 720. You need to put your eggs in certain baskets, and I don't think as much as the consoles that you came that got you that much money, they're not really that important anymore. Certain people are finding that with the release of the Super Slim, and we're just getting recycled of what we got. I like how now we reach the point where we're becoming more interactive into the game, where there's a second screen of sorts for every single system. The Xbox has Smart Glass, PS3 has the PS Vita, and Nintendo Wii has the Wii U is 2 screens. I think Microsoft, what they did was the smartest thing, because it's a cheap tablet, anything Android, you can use it in coherence with your game. PlayStation was it wasn't smart with it. It made 2 different consoles and brought them together. It wasn't like it was originally thought of like that. But yeah, if you look at that, I'm thinking that the next year will be a pretty good gaming year. Not Halo 4, Fallout 4, right? Supposedly Kingdom Hearts 3, and I will die happily if Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out next year, because I have been waiting for this game since I beat it in 2005. I've replayed Kingdom Hearts so much. I got level 99 and stuff like that. So basically what I'm thinking is that we really should start focusing on the future when it comes to games. Maintaining our story, but still having a different term of viewpoint. We should also remember, I think Sony, for especially, they should also remember how the PlayStation had a slow start in comparison to the Xbox 360, and when we had the console war, which isn't as much as it is today, people were complaining that, oh, the PS3, because it was released later and it was costing in its pricing range, was the reason that it failed in the first few years. Really, I think they should focus on more high-tech consoles at a cheaper price for moderate consumers, so that we can all enjoy their games, and that they shouldn't keep older developers working on old IPs. They should make new ones, new fresh ideas. They should take risks, I think. Like, I want to see a game where I looked at all my games, and none of them are not violent. They're all violent in some form or way. Even my driving games, Split Second, it's a really violent game. I think if we just streamline, seriously, the direction of video games, we can make it more cinematic, alright, have more ideas being expressed, and just make it taken more seriously than what people have come to. Hey guys, please forgive that cut, because I'm using a pretty old camera. It's new, but it's old. Anyway, where was I? People will start respecting games as a form of media and art form of sorts, because whenever you tell an adult that you're going to play a video game, they scoff, or whenever you tell someone you're playing video, they just write it off as something stupid. Where I was going with this is that if you treat things like they're supposed to be treated, and not as a form of money making, then I think developers would take more chances with their games. You never really see shooters. In shooters, you never, like, I would like to see a game where you use misdirection, that you set, even if you don't like do it, even if there are games like this, please let me know, because then I would like to play them. But where you can fight, but it's like a real world kind of fighting, where yeah, you can fight and probably win if you try hard enough, but the risks about it are not worth it. You can use misdirection, like having people go in different directions so you can just sneak past them, or starting crowds or riots. And I know they do this in certain kinds of games, but never really like introduced in a way, because like games like Assassin's Creed 3, which do this, and they do it, but you can still kill everybody you wanted without even trying. That's why, like, The Last of Us seems to be a game that's going to try doing this real easily, because Because if you noticed in the demo that they showed at E3, there's when you go to kill someone with a chokehold, they're actually, you take time to do it, like in the real world. People are acting and reacting to you in this AI. The AI looks amazing in this game, which is why I'm glad that they didn't add a co-op, because as much as the co-op would help the game, I think the AI would have to react to two different things, acting completely randomly, and it might ruin the game. Who would they go after, and how would the world react to this? I just think that GTA 5 will be one of the, it has very well potential to be Game of the Year. Watch Dogs is another contender, and if Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I'm definitely saying that's going to be Game of the Year. But yeah, GTA 5, if you look at it, they go back to a familiar setting. They have 3 different characters. See things Resident Evil 6 did, which are now showing up in multiple games. With the multiple characters with a unifying story. Ada Wong's story in Resident Evil 6 really highlighted the entire experience. Although I honestly knew it was a clone of her. It's been like a few months. I don't care. I knew it was a clone of Ada when I was playing for Chris's because her clothes changed and they showed it to you. Like, I was like, alright, that's either a clone or it's not her, or she's got like the most amazing super speed. So this is what I'm thinking. We're gonna have another year with our original consoles. In E3 this year, they're gonna start making allusions or full-on just introductions to the new systems. They're going to try to keep the old systems in it because they don't want their fans to be felt like they've been cheated. Then all the new developers are going to focus on IPs on these new consoles, which can do so much more. This in turn will lead us to new games with new possibilities. Maybe an open world game that spans an entire planet, which we don't really see. Something like that. Then there'll be graphical leaps and bounds forward into the future, and I think we'll have that rediscovery that we once felt when we first started playing our games. When PS3 came out, Uncharted, that was an amazing game. We had never experienced a game with graphics so amazingly superior. I want to have that feeling of misdirection where I don't know exactly what can happen because I'm so used to the old system. I want new discovery and stuff like that. So the next year will be a really good year for gaming. Don't get me wrong. There'll be some new IPs. There'll be new sequels to games that haven't had a sequel that deserve so. Sly Cooper 4, Fallout 4, Kingdom Hearts 3, GTA 5. You can kind of argue, but you know it's a GTA game. All in all, I'm thinking I'm going to be looking forward to this next year. Although, I won't even have as much money as I do even now, and I'm already almost broke, because I'll be starting college next year, hopefully. So yeah, until I get the urge to do another game review, this is going to be the last broadcast, maybe for the year. So, everybody have a good holiday. Happy New Year's, right? Look forward to just the next year's arrival, and just look to the future, alright? And just so you know, that we're like 2 days away from the end of waiting for Goku vs. Superman. No, but yeah, go check out that video, because I'm really hyped up for the Goku vs. Superman, because I want to see what the Screw Attack does with that. I'd like to thank my viewers for the year, mainly Gigatron, who gave me a shout out. So yeah, I don't want to say I'm returning the favor, because I only get like 1,000 views in total, so it's nothing compared to him. But thanks a lot, and see you guys around. All right.